just seen one of the best gigs ever performed in London by a band very well known, but not to London, Queensryche. Normally, a band likes to interview on MTV before a gig. Queensryche were that confident they'd have a good gig and they interviewed the Baileys straight after. Here's Chris and Geoff. Welcome to MTV's Best Ever.
Not rehearsed, as you can tell.
Chris, how was the gig for you guys
It
tonight?
was great. This was really something we've been looking forward to for quite some time.
Yes.
And it was a great opportunity for us to, present more than a 45-minute set to our UK fans, and it was great to see that the show was sold out, and it was a warm welcome for us. We were really into it.
What did you think to the English audiences? What that type of response? I mean, it was electric from the minute you walked out on stage, as though you was a band who's been away, an English band had been away for a couple of years. But
well, that was the cattle prods that we hid under everyone's seats.
It was really surprising, because we've only played the UK in a split situation.
Bon Jovi was it? I think
Bon Jovi
remember that.
and Dio, and over the last 4 years we've been here twice, and to see that kind of reaction, was a little staggering. We weren't expecting it, because we've always sort of met with the crossed arms and the this kind of stuff.
But these were our people tonight.
Yeah.
It was
That's
good.
definitely 100%. Everybody was there to see Queensryche, not just to check you out. There
I
was
guess a lot of people travel from a long ways away, and we thank you for that.
Chris, would you say the songs on the new album are the most exciting songs you've written?
Well, I think that's hard to say, because this album as a whole, I think, is the most exciting project we've ever done. Everything from logistically, just the writing of the album, the recording of it, the production team that we worked with, Peter Collins and James Barton and Paul Northfield. Peter produced it, and James and Paul were engineering on it, and they just did a great job, and it was the smoothest project we've ever done. It was really well. We were really well rehearsed for it, and I think it's hard to pick tracks. I mean, there are certain tracks that just listening to them sound, the moods are different. Like a song like Revolution Calling obviously has much more, balls to it.
Yeah.
The album takes place from the perspective of the main character, Nicky, who is this street kid that gets sucked into a revolutionary movement that's headed by this other character, Dr. X. And X has titled his plan Operation Mindcrime, and what he does is recruits Nicky and Sister Mary, who is formerly a prostitute. I'll try and keep this concise. She and Nicky get sucked into this thing and basically carry out these violent assassinations for X, who's trying to implant his own government. So it's a sordid tale, not one of those typical of I guess the
Primetime,
or Friday night party record, but we like to do things a little differently. The main thing that we tried to do with the record, though, was to write the best songs that we could, come up with strong melodies, strong paintings, of like if a particular song was talking about something, we wanted to paint a musical picture around it that really brought across what the lyrics were, and vice versa. So, I mean, the story was the main thing, but I think it was, the most challenging thing about the album was really making each song unique, trying to make each one describe what was happening, like chapters,
Take a look at a video. Take a video from you guys. I think we should do.
That's a good idea, viewers. We've seen this only once on MTV.
As soon as these guys are here buying the beer, we might as well play it again.
Gonna get closer to
That's
you.
a good way to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
why
can't get
not?
much closer than this. This is Queensryche. Check it out.
Cozy here.
Okay, here we are outside the Town and Country Club. Where are you from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
And have you bought the latest Queensryche album?
Day it came out.
And what do you think to the storyline?
It's cool.
And
Too cool.
You understand me?
Of course I do.
And what do you think to the price of the tickets for tonight's show?
I think the price for the tickets, like at the door, if you were to buy the tickets right away, were cool, but like the scalpers are like, it's too much.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you haven't got a ticket just yet?
no, not yet, but we're gonna get one.
Okay, what's your name?
Mike.
Been nice meeting you, Mike.
All right.
You're now on MTV.
You know about it, dude. Metal Hammer.
Yeah!
Metal Hammer.
Well, they're very rare. They are very rare indeed. Have you ever seen the band live before?
No, I haven't, but it's going to be really good, I reckon.
First time brilliant.
What would you like to see?
Queensryche, Queen on the Reich.
Welcome back. Here we are.
Here we are on the Queensryche show.
Chris, your new single, I don't know if it's just in the UK, Sister Mary, 10 minutes, 46 seconds long. That's amazing. That's never been done in the UK on a single. Do you think you could have edited it down to at least 3 or 4 minutes, or what's the situation on that one? Let's spoil the concept of the single.
No, that song is one that we spilt a lot of blood writing. I mean, it took the better part of a year, really. Some of the tracks developed quickly. That particular track was something that really came to life over a long period of time. And, you know, it's not something that you can just edit down to anything. So, you know, the record company liked it and wanted to release it. And, you know, our view was fine as long as it's 10 minutes and 48 seconds long. As long as you don't mess with it, no problem. So here it is, and it's out, you know, on a 10-inch release now, and a lot of our fans, we've seen, you know, through these shows that we've been doing, bringing it up and checking it out. So it's different, but we like to do things different.
EMI, I think, suggested, could you do the single, the latest single now, in 3 parts, and release 3 different singles? Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, we are tossing around all kinds of different ideas. One was editing it down to like 3 or 4 minutes, which we decided wasn't a good idea. And then we thought, well, let's put it out like in a 3-part single, you know, like 3 different versions or 3 different sections, you know. And that didn't seem right either, you know. So we just kind of stuck with you know, the original idea of releasing it, you know.
We're pleased that you played our favourite track tonight.
And which one is that?
Eyes of a Stranger.
Yeah, that's one of our favorites.
Who knows? We could see it at the Donington Monsters of Rock.
That certainly would be nice. You know? We've never done a festival. We've always wanted to do that. You know, it's one of our goals.
We helped you last year in one way.
Yes, we heard about that. Thank you very much.
We banged the record on, and you went down really well with us, the
great.
Donington crowd. 100,000 people
that.
already knew you.
We'll see if we can put a good word in. Won't we, viewers? You can do that for these guys.
How about letting us pick a video, guys?
Yeah, we've got to go.
idea.
Good idea. What would you like
Chris?
to see, Chris?
How about a guy we toured with on our last album?
Must you be talking of Oz? The Oz Man?
Yes.
Oh, the new video.
Have you seen this video yet? This is unbelievable. Full of pigs and everything.
Miracle Man.
Pigs.
Miracle Man. Yeah.
You take a look
Let's
at
see
this.
it.
Check this
Thanks,
one out.
Jeff. Thanks,
Cheers,
Chris.
Jeff.
Thank you,
Great
guys.
gig.
Queensryche, rocking and rolling backstage.